Hey guys, it's Kim from Honey Trail Farm. I am just walking back to the barn to check waters. It was full this morning, but when you have a dairy animal, you know that you have to check lots of times because those girls are thirsty. So I just wanted to let you guys know my life is getting much easier now. The last video I made was quite the roller coaster. But we're getting the hang of it. I went out and found just a cheap little milker that somebody was selling, but it works for now. But I can tell from the way it's made, it's not going to last forever. So we actually, I didn't get to go because I was cooking dinner. But, so I mentioned a lot of times that we live in like Amish community. Amish, what's the word? Anyway, we live in an area with a lot of Amish in it, and it's good to make friends with those kind of people because they know a lot of things, and they're not shy to tell you about it. Every person that I've met has been very nice. And so my husband called the guy that he talks to at the feed store. The guy at the feed store gave us a contact for somebody that he knows that milks cows that would be a good reference. He might have something. This was when we were in a 12-hour time crunch to find a milk machine so that we can milk our cow out. So we got the contact for that dairy guy. He was so nice. He was gonna rent us one of his things and one of his setups until we could get until we could order one from him, and we ended up not needing to rent. We're just going to order a 2-cow system off of him, which it is a little bit more expensive, but not really that much more. And here's why we're going with his option instead of a slightly cheaper option that we could order online. For one, we're supporting people we know. For two, all of the items are made in America and he puts them together. And for three, with the purchase of this milk system, he comes over and shows me how to do it. And I think that is probably priceless. And plus, I can call him with questions. He's happy to answer them. It's just proving to be very good to have people in your corner. Keep a community near you, because if I didn't have this, I would be so stressed. But anyway, I was just giving a little update about how that part of my life's getting easier. The pigs, if you notice behind me, they're not there anymore. We sent those to the processor, so that's easier. The meat birds we processed. I figured this it wasn't probably YouTube friendly, so I didn't video it, but we processed all the birds on Sunday, I believe. Anyway, just a little update. I'm gonna go out here and see if I can creep on some cows and fill their water. And once again, I don't really know why I wore flip-flops to come walk through cow manure. Is everybody doing so good? We hanging out in the shade back here? Aren't you beautiful? She is just so chill. She's just a big slow lady. She's like a grandma. And I love her. She's so sweet. If you need her to go anywhere fast, don't count on it. She will not be fast. She will get there eventually. And then the other three. Honey's due to calve in the next 2 to 3 weeks. And now I'm gonna have 2 cows in milk. Am I regretting my decision? No. Do I think that I'm gonna have more milk than I know what to do with? Yes.
Is everybody alive?
Bye.
Who's stuck? Oh.
So I ended up putting the little layers in here because it's easier. So one thing that has been on my to-do list but not pertinent enough to get moved to the top, but now I have time to do it, and I've just kind of been putting it off because it looks complicated, is putting together my drip irrigation that came in a couple weeks ago, and I've just been overwhelmed. I've just been hand watering, and honestly the plants are looking like they need watered right now, and oh my goodness, sprayed with. So I don't spray anything harmful on my plants at all. I go the organic route, but it's looking like I need to be spraying BT or neem oil or something because the caterpillars are just putting holes in all the things that I want to eat. But other than the holes, they're growing really nicely. Oh my goodness sakes. That's the problem when you direct sow. So you see this sea of green? Only some of these are carrots. And they're really kind of too small to weed with a hoe, so I'm just gonna have to hand weed all that. My favorite job, yay. Given my chaotic schedule and lack of overlook for about 4 days now, everything's just growing good. We luckily got rain in that time, so I didn't have to water or pay attention to watering, but I'm gonna try to get that drip irrigation set up today, and the directions say that I can put one, if the rows are less than 2 feet apart, which they are, like in this bed, I can just run one line of drip down the center and it will be sufficient, is what the thing says. I got my drip irrigation from Bootstrap Farmer, if you wanted to know. It was like the most cost-effective place that I could find personally, and plus I know the brand and I've liked everything else I've ever got from there. Ooh, I see the culprit. And there's a million of these little army worms. I think that's what it's called. Die. Now this is definitely not a tutorial, but this is basically your main line, and then you connect your soaker hose into this. And I bought 4 of these suckers, so I'll have enough to do the whole length. Okay, 1 row down. The sun came out and now it's hot outside. I am going to use these fabric staples to position the hose, because I have read some people are reporting that the hose moves like when the water flows. So I am going to staple it to the center where I want it. And this actually, I don't know why I was avoiding this, because this is actually very easy, but the directions made it seem hard. Anyway, here we go. And then basically you take this, but I'm kind of waiting on it to heat up because that's what people said. You punch a hole in this tubing where you want to connect your drip tape.
Man. Ow, why are you biting me?
You guys, I think I did it. I have it all set up. I feel so confident right now. What if I turn the water on and it doesn't work? I'm gonna turn the water on and see if I did this right. And if I did do it right, then I've been putting this off for nothing because it was seriously very easy. The directions were just complicated, but I didn't even need those. Also, the bad part about this is that it's recommended that you run the soaker hose underneath your fabric, and I did above, and I hope that doesn't come back to bite me. I guess we'll see. There is water coming out, you guys. It's working. Oh my God, I gotta show you. You look at that beautiful sight. Not the bug holes. The soaker line working. I'm really happy with this. I don't want to speak too soon. I hope it works. But soon, as in next year, I'm gonna soaker hose the entire garden because, well, maybe not the entire thing, okay, but the thirsty items are getting a soaker hose. Are any of you like this? You get to the end of one season and you're not even done with it, but you're already planning for next season and what you can do better. And now I've got to go inside and I've got like 3 crates of apples and pears that I need to do my duty of standing in the kitchen and getting those put away. I think I'm gonna turn them into apple butter, like pear apple butter. That's on the game plan for today. More butter making is on the game plan for today. Finding recipes that use milk is on the game plan today. I'm getting 4 gallons a day from this Guernsey girl, so I've easily got 8 gallons in my refrigerator right now. So, I'm gonna go inside and deal with my inside jobs. I'm just glad that I get to come outside now. Say bye, Lily. Do you guys want to see what your fridge will look like if you want a milk cow? It looks like this. It's all milk all the time. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I was like dead on the money. I got 8 gallons of milk in my fridge. So I'm gonna get off here. I'm probably gonna make some ricotta. It's a very easy cheese to make. You don't need any tools besides a thermometer and vinegar, I think is how I made it last time, and it worked out great. Because you can flavor the ricotta. I'm gonna make a big batch so I can make lasagna later. But I also have a recipe for ricotta pancakes that are delicious. And I blend it up with the pancake batter because I have picky kids that would be like, why is it chunky? So I blend it up and they don't even know that they're eating cheese in their pancakes. It's another good way. I have one kid who honestly needs the milk the most. She's the one with the bone disease, that her tastes change all the time, and now she's like, I don't like milk. So I have to sneak it in wherever I can find it. I also like to make the kids smoothies. That's another way to sneak in milk. Well, I'm gonna get off here and clear out my fridge, make some more butter, make some cheese.
Yeah.
So until next time.
And then click the like button and subscribe.
Until next time.